Right now, I want to take you to our reporters. In fact, Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi delivered the 2026 State of the Province address this evening. SABC News reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa is there, as well as Lopang Alamu, who is getting reactions from residents this hour. Lopang, of course, you've had an opportunity to listen to the speech and get some reaction from the residents. Give us a sense of what they're telling you.
Well, we have just seen the conclusion of that much-anticipated speech by Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi. And high up on the agenda was crime reduction, it was job creation, as well as infrastructure renewal. In fact, at the heart of Gauteng are the residents of this province, almost 16 million or so in numbers. We'll get to that verification process quite soon. But let's talk to the residents that make up the heart of Gauteng, that make up the number of people who spent their lives in this particular area, with the number of challenges that they face. Daphne Woodworth, who's from Kliptown. Mama, thank you so much for your time. You listened to the speech. Please give us your reaction.
Good evening, and it was really an honor and a privilege to be here tonight. Yes, I am really excited what I've heard. I've heard that a lot of issues, water issues, has been met. I've heard about job creation, and I've also heard about Nasrec plan that's been given to Sherry, which is great. But then we ourselves who live in rural areas experience service delivery issues daily, like sanitation, water issues, and also like unemployment. And I think that is where most of the crime, that is how crime rate is rising within our communities because of the lack of jobs. But I also heard that the Premier said that 35,000 jobs will be created for young people, but we don't know in which area. So I'm really happy for the way and how things are coming together for the country. It also means that there is some prosperity laying ahead for us. And then again, I'm also thinking of the matriculates that just passed, and they are now at home. So my granddaughter is standing here next to me. I want her to speak about life after matric, also facing all these issues every day, going with me, working in the community. We feel as a community that what we've heard tonight, there is something for us, and we hope that the Premier, with the Sona speech that the President gave the other day, will meet up with our issues, and that there is some big promises for us, and we are waiting in anticipation that these things will come to pass. Yes, my granddaughter, she will speak.
Thank you so much, Oma. So just quickly, talk to us about your plight with unemployment. You just matriculated. What are your key takeaways from the speech?
Well, the main points that they touched on is unemployment, and they were basically speaking about job opportunities for us young ones that are at home currently. Well, it is, I'm not gonna lie, life after matric is challenging. There are a lot of responsibilities coming in your way. You need to get into the big shoes and experience life. So I feel like being a part of this experience, learning, looking at how our government takes control of certain issues, it's really inspiring, yeah, and I feel like there's change coming.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to have to let you go. Well, we've just heard a reaction from the residents who are actually the Premier's guests in this particular speech. And what we do understand at this stage is that the feedback is quite positive as things stand. We've also spoken to a number of people who say that the Premier's speech really paints an ambitious picture for Gauteng's future. But I just saw someone, a representative of the ANC Youth League, I'm not too certain if they're still around, that said they'd speak to us about their reaction. Not really happy or satisfied with the speech. But I think we leave it here for now and try to now connect to our colleague Mbalenhle Mthethwa.
Abang, thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. In fact, before